Hello, you're very welcome to this episode of my Generation Gap podcast, where you have me, Stuart Vincent Moore, a 50-year-old member of Generation X, talking art, media, film, stuff and nonsense. Well, stuff and nonsense for about 10 minutes, and then we'll talk about what we're here to talk about, which this week is Pulp Fiction, all with my niece, Harriet Pilkington, an 18-year-old member of Generation Z.
Gen Z.
Gen Z, yeah. Hiya, H, how you doing?
I'm good. I've got a cold, so all the way through you're just going to hear, and I apologise.
Yeah, I've got a bit of a cold, so I've been drinking, I drink hot cordial with honey in it.
I like that cup. That's really
Oh, would you know
nice.
what? This was a Christmas present from your mum.
Was it?
Dear listener, Harriet's mum is my sister, so I love this cup. It's like a glass cup, like held in like a metal handle and base with like
It's got little
flowers
on
and
it,
jeweled,
yeah.
and then it's got a bejeweled spoon with
A
it.
bejeweled spoon.
A bejeweled spoon. That's the dream, innit?
Yeah, that's how you know you're living life when you've got a bejeweled spoon.
That's how you know you've made it.
Yeah.
When you've got a bejeweled spoon.
Yeah.
H, when you get to 50 years old, you might have your own bejeweled spoon. Do you know what? I'm going to
Yeah.
leave you this bejeweled spoon in my will.
Bejeweled spoon. And to Harriet, I leave my bejeweled spoon.
So how's your week been, H? Well, how's your Christmas been? Well, tell you what did you get for Christmas?
So I got mainly money, as I am moving from Wakefield to Barnsley. I'm moving salons, so I need a whole load of stock and things like that. So pretty boring stuff. Got a new trolley though, it's lockable, so it's extra good, because the salon I'm working in is not just hairdressing, it's like all the stuff beauty that I don't really know about. Like, I don't expand out of hairdressing. Some people kind of do bits of like everything. I don't. So I think like waxing, nails, stuff like that. So it's lookable, one of them. I got really exciting stuff. Yeah. I'm trying to think what else.
It wasn't that long ago when you told me off because I said to you, H, how do I fix my hair? Because it's always right dry and because it's quite long. And I said, it's always right dry and frizzy. What shall I do about that? How do I make it better? How do I make it more like Claudia Winkleman's hair?
Yeah.
And the first thing you said was, well, what's your regime? How do you wash it? And what do you do to condition it?
Shampoo,
What's
conditioner,
your shampoo? And I just use Wright's coal tar soap.
Yeah, soap. I was like, And then I was like, well, if you want soft hair, you could use shampoo and conditioner. You're like, no. All right then.
Yeah, as if.
Yeah. As if.
It's like that advert, you won't remember the advert from the 80s where they first made Wash and Go. And the big thing was, take 2 bottles into the shower, because you have to have like a separate shampoo and conditioner. And there's all these men going to the gym and being annoyed that they have to take 2 bottles into the shower.
Yeah.
But now they could get shampoo and conditioner in 1 bottle.
Also,
and I'm
that's
like,
such a non-problem. Humans have 2 hands.
yeah, and I just say, take 1 bottle into the shower.
Yeah.
As if.
As if.
As if. I'll just have my
So-
coal tar soap.
I'll just have my soap. I did get some nice bits actually. I really love lemon sherbet. There's something about the smell of lemon sherbet. I don't like loads of smells. You know, like all women's fragrances, they've got floral, they've got like all sorts. And I do like a lot of smells, but the main one is like lemon sherbet. So I got loads of like lemon sherbet stuff. So I'm actually really happy about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like the goal for men is to have as little shower products as possible, and the goal for women is to have as many shower products as possible. He's in this house anyway.
My main Christmas present was a box of potatoes.
A box of potatoes. What kind of potatoes?
Golden Wonder potatoes, H.
I don't know what they are.
The Golden Wonder potatoes from Ireland.
Oh.
Yeah. Because they're the taste of my childhood that you don't get very much. Honestly, you just... As soon as you eat these potatoes, no other potato tastes like them, H.
Yeah.
They're the best. So every now and again, Caroline gets me some Golden Wonder potatoes, so I'll be eating them.
As well, I had to... Mum and Dad both said, we're not getting presents for each other. But then Mum was like, oh, I really want this ring. And Dad was like, oh, I really want it. So I gaslighted them both into buying presents for each other. And they both realised on Christmas Day, they were like, they'd both bought their presents like the day before. Because I'd both gaslighted them both into buying them last minute.
The other thing as well that's been good this year is, firstly, this is the first year that Ivan's gone full vegan.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So this is his first full vegan Christmas, and also, I mean, it's not good that Caroline has gallstones, but she has gallstone issues. She's waiting for an operation, as you are.
Yes.
So anybody that gives us any chocolates,
yeah, we can't have any. Yeah.
Caroline can't have them because they're full of fat, and Ivan can't have them because they're
not vegan.
Yeah, so...
Yeah. Nearly a lot of clients have done that to me this year. They've passed me a box of chocolates, and as they've passed me it, they've gone, oh... I watched their face go, oh no, because they've forgotten, bought everybody chocolates.
Oh, but actually, one of my top presents was a box of Barfy H.
Oh, yeah.
I love the Barfy. And
I like Globjamuns. They're my favourite.
Yeah, but they don't do well for presents, do they? You can't really put them in a cardboard box.
You can buy them in a tin.
You get Globjamuns in tins? Ooh.
From Sainsbury's.
Oh, as if I'm going to Sainsbury's.
They are, though, I promise you. We were in
Sainsbury's. I made of money?
Yeah, what do you think I am? And Mum and Dad got a present from some family friends that we went to our Christmas meal with, and they bought something, and they call it the baby owl, and it's the most terrifying thing I've ever seen. In fact, I should really get it for the clip because it's that good. But it's about this big, and it's a pillow with my dad's face and an animated man wearing a mankini.
Oh dear.
Yeah. And that was it. It's called the baby owl, and the dogs have eaten it. And now it just looks like something from a horror film. And it's in the utility, and if I go down stairs for anything to eat, it's there. And it's like, we don't know what to do with it.
Oh, right. Listen, before we go any further, and before we get on to talk about what we're here to talk about, we'll just do this quickly. Chatter with the gappers. Chatter with the gappers. Chatter with the gappers. Chatter with the gappers. Because, we've had well, do you know what? It was somebody on my Facebook group highlighted this in the Nottingham Post and said, oh, look who's coming to Nottingham.
Yeah.
The Beefy Boys are opening up a restaurant in Nottingham.
Your favourite burger place.
Yeah, my number one burger review. Burger Stew.
Burger review. I think, well, in fact, number one and number two spots held by Beefy Boys.
Well, yeah, number one and number two.
Yeah.
So we emailed Beefy Boys and they saw my burger review. I said, are you coming to Nottingham? And they went, we haven't told anybody about that. And
how do you know?
The first email went, we could tell you that, but then we'd have to kill you.
Yeah, we'd have to hunt you down. That was it. Yeah.
Yeah, we'd have to hunt you down. Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, and then you had to send them the article.
To be fair to the Nottingham Post, they said that they'd just seen it on a planning application.
Yeah.
So it might not come off because it's just an application. So obviously, Beefy Boys haven't announced anything in case it doesn't come off. But fingers crossed. Beefy Boys are in town. Anyway, they were very nice about the burger review.
They were.
They left a nice little comment, didn't they, on the YouTube channel? So that's nice.
They did. I think I have people listen to the podcast and they either really don't understand the burger reviews or they really love them. There's no in between. Some people are like, why is there a burger review? And other people are like, I love the burger review. There's just never an in between.
I suppose it is a bit of a
random
I think it's just because I love burgers.
Yeah. Well, on our Riverside Wrapped, I haven't managed to upload it yet because I can't figure out how to get it from my laptop to my phone because you'd think I would know, but I haven't figured it out. We said more than anybody on the platform, our most used word was burger.
Yeah, it's just a clip in a 5-second clip. Burger.
Yeah.
Let's get down to talk about what we're here to talk about, which this week is Pulp Fiction. Now, well, actually, before we do it, I just want to say a few words. Blessed is he who, in the name of charity and goodwill, Shepherds weak through valley of darkness. For he is truly his brother's keeper and finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee. So that's good, isn't it?
That's good, isn't it?
I mean, that's got nothing to do with the film, H. That's what my cat said to me when I tried to feed her some vegan cheese.
Something that wasn't Dreamers. Yeah.
But I'll tell you what is nice. It's nice that the cat sees the dog as her brother, because attempting to poison and destroy her brothers, which is just the dog.
But brothers plural might mean the dog and Ivan.
Well, Ivan's the only one that eats the vegan cheese.
All right, yeah. True.
Maybe the cat thinks that we're trying to poison Ivan.
You're trying to, yeah, I will protect my brother from the vegan cheese. I have to say, though, quickly, that I eat vegan mince because I have to eat vegan food because it has nutrients in that I don't get from foods that I can't eat because of my gallbladder. And vegan mince is amazing. Hands
Well, like
down.
soy protein.
I don't know what it is. But I don't even know what brand it is. But there's a certain brand of vegan mince that I can have, and it's amazing.
Oh.
So shout out to that brand of vegan mince.
Shout out to vegan mince. Nobody knows what it is, but well done.
No, yeah.
Well done, you.
Yeah.
I want your opinion on Pulp Fiction, but let's summarise it first. Now, Pulp Fiction was made in the mid-90s, 1994. So actually, I was 19 when this film came out, which was like I was a year older than you are now.
Well, I'm 19 now.
What?
Well, I'm 19 now.
Right, yeah, 19.
Yeah.
So I was the same age as you when this film came out. I don't think I went to the pictures to see it. So I probably saw it when I was about 20, 21, which was sort of peak Stu. What else was going on in the
Peak
mid-90s?
Stu. I love the fact that you say peak. That's so my generation.
Is that right?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Peak Stew. Yeah, because it was all Britpop, wasn't it, then?
Like Britpop.
Yeah, Cool Britannia.
Cool Britannia. I don't even know what you're saying right now.
Cool Britannia. Well, it was sort of like we were ready for a H. We were 2 years away or 3 years away from a change in government. We'd had Thatcher in charge, Major, and then we were 97. I mean, we didn't know what was going to happen in 97, but there was Tony Blair came in a massive landslide, and then the whole country just changed, and things did get better because things could only get better.
I love that part in your comedy routine where you go, things can.
Yeah, the meditative chant.
Yeah.
That turns into things can only get better. But that wasn't going to happen until 1997, H.
Right.
Pulp Fiction, it kind of launched Tarantino a bit. This was his second major film. Reservoir Dogs was like a little film, and he'd sort of made that, but he'd really made his name with it, and he got...
What other things has he done that I'd know? You know me, I'm never really good with names.
Oh, what? So since Pulp Fiction, what films has Tarantino done?
Yeah.
Hateful Eight, Inglourious Bastards, Django Unchained, no. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, no. To be honest with you, I haven't seen many of them.
Starting here.
Maybe you haven't seen any Quentin Tarantino films. The funniest thing about Quentin Tarantino is that Ellen DeGeneres had a sitcom out at the time, Ellen, and she was always talking about Quentin Tarantino because a comedy character, Ellen, she was always trying to be cool.
Yeah.
But she always called him Quentin Tarantutu.
Quentin Tarantutu.
Yeah, Quentin Tarantutu, I think he's my favourite director. But he sort of did, and everybody, it was like the hot new thing on the scene. He was a bit like Edward Scissorhands. Everybody loved him.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction has 3 separate storylines within it. There's, what are they called?
What, the 2 main guys?
Oh, no, not the characters.
Right.
There's 3 separate stories, aren't there?
Yeah, but what do you mean what the stories are called? Because the stories don't have names.
Yeah, they do.
What do you mean?
They've got title pages in the film. As the film goes along, there are 3 black screens that have titles on them,
Do you know
like
what
the
that's...
3 separate stories.
I promise I have watched it, but I haven't seen a black screen.
What, with a
Honestly.
title screen on it?
No! No, I haven't. I know the 3 separate storylines, but I never saw a black title screen. I must have sort of always looked away at the second a title screen was on. That's so funny.
Hang on. What speed did you watch Pulp Fiction at?
7.
7 times
No,
speed.
You can't speed it up on Amazon Prime. It's not doable.
So, the 3 story strands are called Vincent Vega and Marcellus Wallace's wife.
Yes.
The Gold Watch.
The Gold Watch, yeah.
Yeah, and the Bonnie situation.
Yes.
And
which is
those 3
like
story
the
threads.
Isn't it? Or the cafe.
Sorry?
Which is like the cafe, isn't it?
No, absolutely not. So, no, what are you talking about?
What are you guys talking about?
Bonnie's not at the cafe.
Do
The
you know, I
Bonnie
actually don't know.
situation.
Well, who's the Bonnie situation? Is that the one where he's... No, because the Gold Watch is where he's... That's quite a lot of different ones. Like when he's in the street, and the young bloke when he's speaking to the camera and we don't see the child, and then the other storyline you've got with Mia.
Hang on, the young
Wallace.
bloke and you don't see the child. What does that mean?
I don't know, I was just trying to describe it quickly and just made it really confusing. Now it's going to be longer because I want to explain it. Like, when he's talking about the Gold Watch to the young boy, but we don't see the young boy, we are the young boy. Yeah. All that to do with all the Gold Watch and then when he grows up and everything that happens with the Gold Watch, and then when he's shot and then the prison and everything else, that's all part of one thing. And then the others with Mia Wallace and Vincent Vega, which is played by John Travolta. So then I thought the third was the robbery in the cafe restaurant type thing.
No,
It's the
third is the Bonnie situation. Bonnie is let me let me summarise the film.
Yeah.
3
good
story
luck.
strands are Vincent Vega and Marcellus Wallace's wife.
Yeah.
There are 2 hitmen in this film, Vincent Vega and Jules Winfield.
Yes.
Played excellently by John Travolta, who plays Vincent, and Samuel L. Jackson, who plays Jules. They are hitmen, and they work for Marcellus Wallace.
Yeah.
And Marcellus Wallace has asked Vincent Vega to take his wife out on an evening from meal.
Yeah.
The other story strand is Bruce Willis, who's a boxer called Butch.
Yes.
Who is paid a lot of money by Marcellus Wallace to lose the fight in the 5th round. He doesn't lose the fight. He wins the fight and kills the guy in the process, the other boxer, and then tries to flee, but ends up getting in a sticky situation with Marcellus Wallace, where they nearly get imprisoned. They get raped by a couple of guys in a cellar.
Yeah.
And then they eventually they make their escape, and Bruce Willis is allowed to leave town.
Yeah.
The third story strand is the Bonnie situation, where the 2 hitmen accidentally shoot one of their pals in the face in the back of a car, and then they have to go to Quentin Tarantino, who plays a guy called Jimmy. Yeah. And they go and clean.
Oh, I didn't know that was Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, and that's the Bonnie situation because Quentin Tarantino's wife.
I thought
was
you were
called
saying Bonnie situation, not... Oh.
I did say Bonnie situation. The Bonnie situation. What?
Oh, I'm right.
That's what I did say.
I thought you were saying body situation.
The body situation. No, the Bonnie situation. Right. So the Bonnie situation is Quentin Tarantino's wife, who we don't see. Well, we see the back of her head, but we don't see she never. But she's coming home in 40 minutes after work, so they have to clean his car up and get the dead body out of the house. Those 3 story strands are intertwined, so you kind of jump around time a little bit. But I don't think it's that tricky to get a hold of it.
No, it's not. It's not too bad. It's not as bad as The Matrix, anyway.
That's essentially it. So, H, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. I'll give you my thoughts on it in a moment.
Okay, so obviously the main part of the story is that I think it's Jules, played by Samuel L. Jackson. I think he's the main character because he's the one in the end, the end scene, who basically leaves a life of crime in a way, doesn't he? He basically starts making right decisions instead of wrong ones. You know, there's the last scene where John Travolta's character, I keep forgetting his name, he's ready to shoot and things like this. These people are trying to rob this cafe restaurant, and he's doing things that he probably wouldn't have done at the start of the film. In my head, do you know what I mean? The events in the film that happen change. It's like character development in a way.
Well, he gets so he does. He has a redemptive arc, doesn't he? In that he somebody shoots at him and all the bullets seem to miss him.
Yes.
And he sees it as an act of God, and then he decides to.
Well, I think all of the things in the film as well kind of lead him to that.
Yeah.
I think it kind of shows what the life of crime was going to lead him to.
Yeah. So. Then the robbery in the cafe, which bookends the film, doesn't it? Bookends the film because it starts off with Tim Roth and Amanda Plummer, who are the actors that play Honey Bunny and Pumpkin, I think they call them, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
And they're going to rob this restaurant.
Yeah.
And these two hitmen just happen to be having their breakfast in it. But in the end, Samuel L. Jackson doesn't kill them and he lets them go. In fact, he gives them £1,500, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. Because I don't know if he had to do that, but he could have just given the other people in the restaurant their money back.
Yeah, I said give everybody back the wallets and I'll give you this money. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he does have a redemption arc.
Yeah.
I remember watching this film when I was younger and not really liking it and not fully understanding why, but I didn't really.
I think that's probably where I'm at. Like, I want to like it because I feel like I'm not seeing stuff. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's not fully resonated with me and I'm not sure why. I'm getting certain bits and other bits aren't quite going in.
I'll tell you why, H. It's because it's a rubbish film.
Right.
It's because it's terrible. I really do.
Do you not like it?
It's a terrible film. No, I don't like it.
No.
Right, I'll tell you what I'll do. Oh no, I got distracted by my pen.
Naked lady pen. I forget the podcast where we talk about feminism and like equal rights. Okay,
so first of all, I'll tell you the bit that I do like about the film.
Yeah.
And the bits that I think work. So there's a really great scene when John Travolta and Uma Thurman. This is Vincent Vega and Mia Wallace.
Yes.
The hitman and the gangster boss's wife. He has to take her out to dinner. He goes and picks her up. Yeah. Now, he goes to pick her up and he's taking a load of heroin. So he's high. She's taking a load of cocaine.
Yeah.
And they go to this restaurant.
Yeah.
And it's a very famous scene. It's been parodied a lot. But also, this film, Quentin Tarantino, is not very original at all. Lots of people said, oh, look at this great film, it's really original, and but no, there's nothing, everything in there is just copied from other stuff.
Really? What, is there an example you've got of that? Like, I can't...
Well, I don't want to say postmodern too many times again, like we did in the Matrix episode, but this was hailed as like the most postmodern film, but it's not really, because it doesn't, it sort of isn't, because it refers to all these historical films like French New Wave cinema and war films, gangster films, copies stuff from loads of other media, telly and film.
Yeah.
But to no end, to no purpose, for no good. It's just completely shallow.
Yeah. I think the only kind of, like I said, the only kind of character development I picked on was...
Jules.
I've forgotten what...
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Jules.
Let me tell you what I thought about the restaurant scene. So they go to this restaurant and they pull up and she says, oh, don't be a... And she draws a square in the air, doesn't she? And you think, oh, okay, so this is like a hyper-real thing. They're both high on drugs. This is going to be a really interesting scene where they're sort of... And
both
then they go into...
realities are like different almost.
Both their realities are different. And they go into the restaurant and it's all bright lights and it's really bright and it's...
Yeah.
It looks amazing. And,
it does.
And it's all confusing because it's got all these Hollywood icons are being served by Buddy Holly and Marilyn Monroe. And, but they're so real. You think, well, are they real or are they not? So then you think, well, you know, what kind of reality are they in? Are they?
Yes.
And then they're talking about uncomfortable silences and then...
Yeah, I like the conversation about uncomfortable silences and the dynamics of like when they're sat there. I feel like that bit felt quite real.
Well, it did, and you can see her becoming more vulnerable with him, saying, oh, I don't want to tell you this joke. yeah, I don't want to tell you this joke because you'll laugh at me. And he said, well, that's what you're supposed to. No, but you'll be laughing at me. And so she's still guarded with him. But then they dance. And of course, dancing is really showing your vulnerability. And then they win the dance competition. But there's another really interesting scene in there where she goes into the women's toilets to go and powder her nose. And when she's in there, it's like all that facade is gone because you can see her in the mirror and all these other women. And they're all like fighting for space in this mirror. And none of them have got any makeup on.
No.
So it's like the facade
Well,
has
I'd noticed
fallen.
she hadn't got makeup on, but I'd not looked at the others. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like behind the scenes, and it's like what's real and what isn't real, and what do you present to people. And so you think, well, that's really interesting. That's a really great film. And you think, that the film will explore this. And then it doesn't. It just goes off, and then they go, and then she goes.
I think the storyline with Mia Wallace and I forgot his name again.
Vincent Vega, yeah.
Yeah, that alone I feel like would have been a good film if they'd have just explored it more. Do you know what I mean? If they would have stuck to one of the three stories, then I would have really enjoyed it. And because like something really substantial happens, then they just leave it and move on to something else, which is less interesting.
Well, this is the thing. This is Quentin Tarantino. So the other thing I like about the film is that whenever Vincent Vega goes to the toilet, something bad happens.
Who needs to stop going to the toilet or like take everything with him to the toilet? Women, guns, everything goes with him to the toilet from now on.
He goes to the toilet, either a restaurant gets held up or he gets shot or something really bad happens every time. Mia ODs, something really bad happens. Yeah. That's good.
Well, it's meant to be like dark humour, isn't it? So I suppose that's definitely there.
Well, they say if he'd written it as a comedy, then because I tell you what, the other thing I liked was the Christopher Walken scene where he's telling the story to the child
about the gold watch.
About the gold watch being up his dad's bum
and it was
for
on my
5
bum
years.
for 2 years. It was on his bum for 2 years. Yeah.
And here it is. Finally giving you this watch.
Yeah, that was good. I liked them. Yeah.
So they're all the things that I thought worked, and they're all the things that and even then they didn't work because again they're just all paper thin. Yeah. It's just all paper thin. There's
it's
nothing
almost like
there.
it was trying to be a few things at once. Like Pulp Fiction on its own should have stayed with Mia Wallace and Vega.
All the women in the film, it seems to be, apart from Mia Wallace, although this does happen to Mia Wallace as well. Mia Wallace is great because the dancing is great, but then all the other women in the film, it seems to be that the only reason they're there is to make a mistake, then the men have to fix it.
Oh my god, yeah. I've just realised, with the watch, and then with the...
ODing.
Yeah, but that wasn't her mistake, though.
Well, yeah, because she got the wrong drugs out of the pocket, didn't she? And she OD'd on it. She
of course.
Sniffed heroin instead of cocaine.
Yeah. So, I can see it, The women, the men have got to fix all the women's mistakes. Yeah, that is true.
Apart from the one interesting female character, which I felt was a taxi driver.
Yes, I know what you mean there.
But again, I think the only reason that scene is there
is
because it's just a nod to another film because she was in another film, and then also he's driving in a taxi, and the whole background of the taxi is shot like a 1950s Hitchcock film with the background moving like it's being shot on a soundstage.
That's different in the rest of the film, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's just it's the film isn't about anything. It's Quentin Tarantino copying loads of stuff to try and make the film look cleverer than it is, so that people watch it and go, oh yeah, I get all these references, I'm clever too. But the film's there's nothing there. They don't link to anything in the film. There's no point in them being there. It's not even like it's a funny joke. Apart from the Bruce Willis looking at the different weapons in the store, referring to different horror films. But the whole end scene and Quentin Tarantino, he always puts himself in his films as an actor, and he really shouldn't because he's the worst actor. And the whole scene with them shooting the guy and there was just didn't add anything to the
that's
film
the thing, like you
all.
can be good at doing stuff without having to do it. Like I think a good way to put it is like, I'm a good hairdresser. Does my hair always look good? No. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's what Quentin Tarantino needs to learn.
Yeah. Do Stop acting.
Yeah.
Somebody, Quentin, no.
Yeah, stop him.
And it seems to be that he just wants to put himself in the film so he can use loads of racist language, really horrible words.
Yeah, because he just
Really badly, not add anything to the story, and just think, why? There's no need for it at all.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. I think that it's, like you said, I think it's too loose, there's too many references, and it just needed to be a bit, and it had promise. Like, when the whole Mia Wallace thing, quite original. I don't think I'd seen that before.
Well, again, people look at Pulp Fiction and it has become part of modern culture.
It's almost postmodernism in itself. It makes it postmodernism, which in postmodernism...
It's postmodernism. It's become postmodernist itself. Yeah, so it is postmodern. Stop it. We're not doing that again. We'll fall into some sort of rabbit hole about postmodernism and what it is, and I don't want to do
what it is.
I gave myself a headache last time.
You gave me a headache last time. But yeah, anyway. I'd say overall not one of my favourites. I'm not mad that I watched it though.
No, because I think it's one of those films that you do have to see it because it's referred to so many times.
I'm not, yeah.
And the dialogue is snappy in it. There's the whole Royale with cheese and, what do they call a Big Mac in France? Le Big Mac.
Yeah.
There is some good dialogue in there. But again, that's just all lifted from other
stuff.
Other films for no reason.
Yeah, and I suppose, like, for myself, I haven't watched the other films, so I don't understand the references. So to me, it's all original. So there were points which were really good in it because they felt original. But for me, like you said, it's just too all over the place. But I have got a funny story to tell about Pulp Fiction. So somebody I know, you'll like this. Have I told you before?
I don't think so.
No. So somebody I know, their son got married, and I think he likes Pulp Fiction. Or for some reason, they went to learn the whole dance, the Pulp Fiction dance.
Oh, yeah.
So they practiced in their living room for, like, days and days, trying to practice this, like, interpreted dance and do it all the right time into the song. And then they got to the wedding, and the song came on, the lights came on, they took the shoes off, they did the dance, and they were, like, proper out of breath, really pleased with themselves. And then they were, like, waiting for a round of applause, and then there wasn't one. And as the lights turned back off, everybody had gone for the buffet food in the other room, and nobody had seen the dance. And I thought it was really devastating. You'd never want to watch Pulp Fiction again, would you?
No. So they thought they were, look at this silent reverence. People are just watching us astounded.
Yeah. And I think, they just thought, like, they were so into the dance and everything, and then nobody had seen it.
I'm loath to give this a Gen X loss because it's so revered and it's
so loved,
It is loved and referenced a lot.
Yeah.
But if it was up to me...
But do you know what? It's our podcast, and we make the rules.
Our ball, our rules.
Our ball, our rules. So this for us is a Gen X loss.
A Gen X loss. Are you ready? We've got H. The test has got a new theme tune. Oh,
really?
We're going to go test and then burger review. Yeah.
I know, we're going to switch things around in the new year, guys.
Yeah. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Simply the test. Da, 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 better than all the tests. Okay, question 1.
I like that.
All of these questions, H, have at least 2 answers. Okay?
Right.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, but I've already been so bad with the names. Okay, go on.
So you've got lots of options for these. So,
okay.
Question 1. Name one topic of conversation that Jules and Vince discuss on their way to the apartment.
They talk about foot massages.
Quentin Tarantino and his foot fetish.
Yes.
He's not. Yeah. The first time we see Mia Wallace as well, it's just a picture of her feet.
Yeah.
There's
a lot of feet in there.
Yeah, I don't want to kink shame anybody. But,
Yeah.
There's some things you can just keep to yourself, Quentin. Quentin Tarantino.
Keep the toes off screen.
Yeah. Do that in your own time.
Yeah. Can I have another point if I know another topic?
Oh, let's see. Go on then.
Another topic was Wallace killing a man, and they don't know why he'd killed a man. He'd pushed him off a balcony and killed him. And they were discussing on why he'd pushed him off the balcony. Was it over Mia, or was it, they thought it was over Mia, but they said, was he justified in throwing the other guy off the balcony?
But also it was over giving her a foot
massage. Right, okay, I'll have the one, fine.
Yeah, so you're 1 for 1.
Okay.
Question 2. What was in the briefcase?
Oh my God, what was in the briefcase?
So they opened it up, didn't they? And John Travolta looked in it, and there was a gold.
There was. Well, that we said gold.
Oh.
We did say gold.
Do you know what I think it is? I think it's Quality Street, but just all the toffee pennies.
I would disagree. I think it's Quality Streets, but all the hexagon-looking ones, the ones that got a bit of a crunch, because they're the best ones.
Toffee crunch.
Yeah, them ones, yeah.
I'll give you that, H, because the first answer is that nobody actually knows what's in that briefcase. It's just a MacGuffin.
No, but I thought I'd missed it. I thought maybe I'd looked away. I thought, oh my God, have I just not seen it? So I was like, what is in the briefcase? Thinking, what is in the briefcase?
No, it's just a MacGuffin to run the story. Although some people say it's the soul of Marcellus Wallace.
Right.
But I think it's just Quality Street. The second answer to that is, who cares?
Yes. I like that.
Yeah. Question 3. What exciting job does the wolf do to earn the nickname The Wolf?
The wolf?
Yeah, the wolf
Does he discard
Does he what? Does he discard what?
Discard bodies? Like, of bodies?
Yeah,
I can't remember who the... Yeah, go on.
Yeah, well, he tells people how to clean cars, doesn't he?
Yeah, like, he gets rid of... But I don't know why he would be called a wolf because of that, though. Right, okay. I'm not seeing why that would link.
The first answer, you can have that, H, for discarding bodies. The second answer to that was...
I'm on 3 for 3.
3 for 3. The other answer to that, H, that you could have said was, who cares? Yeah. Question 4, H. Yeah. How much was the milkshake at Jack Rabbit Slim's?
I have 2 answers. One is, who cares? And the second is £5.
Both right.
Thank you.
H, you're 4 for 4. You might get your pound and a drink.
I know. Is it a £5 milkshake?
No.
Sorry, I can't drink them at the minute anyway.
H, question 5. What snack did he eat whilst watching Pulp Fiction?
When did you watch Pulp Fiction?
Do you know what, H? I have no idea, and I'll tell you for why. It's because I watched it in that crazy period in between Christmas and New Year's where nobody knows what day it is or what time it is.
Yeah, so it was after
So I can
Christmas.
tell you, it definitely wasn't before midday because I didn't see before midday any of those days. So it was in the afternoon.
Now, I know that you mentioned Indian sweets earlier. You mentioned chocolate, but that's too vague. You wouldn't give me... you wouldn't let me choose chocolate. That's too easy. You wouldn't give me that. But I think possibly... I'm sure you said barfi. I can't remember what Indian sweet you said. I'm pretty sure you said barfi.
I was eating barfi, H. You're 5 for 5.
Wow.
Pound and a drink.
Pound and a drink. I'll have a £5 milkshake, please.
No, because then that's £6, isn't it?
Well, look. I gave my rules. They were the rules you made.
Well, I'm a bit hurt about that.
Them's the rules.
Right, it's time for this.
It's Burger Stews, Burger Review. 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 It's eating a burger, then he marks it out of 5.
He's eating a burger and he's marking it out of 5.
Yeah.
H, this week I've gone expectant.
Expectant?
I don't know if that's the right word, actually. I just thought of that on the hoof.
On the hoof? I've never heard of that before.
On the hoof.
Yeah, like on the spot.
On the spot. What's the right word when you're like expecting something or you're anticipating something I think it is expectant.
If something's as expected or...
What does expectant mean? No, not expected. What does expectant mean? Having or showing an excited feeling that something is about to happen, especially something good. No. H, this week I've gone expectant.
Right.
And I'll tell you for why.
Okay.
It's because this was Bun X at Macauber's in Norfolk.
Yeah.
In Norwich. And the reason I was expectant is because it got really good reviews. And the last time I was in Norwich, I tried to go to Bun X at Macauber's, and it doesn't open on a Monday or a Tuesday.
Wow.
Do you remember? And then I had to go to
Oh, is
another
that when
burger
you had
place.
to go to that other burger place? It was in somebody's house.
No, that was somewhere else. But the other place I went to, they were doing a 2-for-1 on burgers, so I had to have one burger in a restaurant, and then I had the other burger at like 10 o'clock at night in my hotel bed.
Yeah.
No, this was Bun X at Macauber's
Yeah.
in Norwich, and now it has started to open on a Monday night.
Ooh.
So I went in there and I had a burger called the Big Mickey.
Right.
And Bun X at Macauber's, Big Mickey, 3.8.
Not bad. Pretty standard. Pretty
disappointing, H. I was expecting so much more from it.
I suppose if you're expecting more, then...
It was good, right?
Yeah.
But and the meat was tasted good. The bread was like a seeded bun, and so the bread wasn't all that. The bread should have been better. It was too dry and crispy. But then on the top of it was, but the bottom of it was wet because it had loads of onions in it. It had lots of onions in it, which should have been good. But like the onions were really wet.
No, more crispy. If you've got a dry top bun, you need crispy onion. Nobody likes a soggy bottom.
Nobody likes a soggy bottom, H.
No.
And I've lived a lot of my life with a soggy bottom.
It's not
fun. Yeah. It's not good. It's not a good place to be.
No.
H. I don't know if you've ever had anything with too many onions in it.
Do you know what? I would say one thing that has loads of onions in is Grandma makes scrambled eggs with loads of onions, but it's really nice.
All right, well, this isn't H's onion scrambled egg review, is it?
H's Grandma scrambled egg review. 10 out of 10! Boiled eggs, 10 out of 10!
It's Burger Stew's burger review, innit? Should have been better. 3.8.
3.8.
Yeah. Too wet. Too many mushrooms on them. Too many onions. Or the onions weren't cooked right. They weren't greasy, they were just wet.
Yeah.
Yeah, disappointing.
Anyway,
H, I think we're all done.
Yeah.
Apart from what's your telly been?
So, my telly's been... I've started making my boyfriend watch Horrible Histories with me, and he actually really likes it.
Oh, you said that last week.
Oh, did I?
You were just watching the songs last week, yeah?
Oh, no, we're like fully into it now, but we keep falling asleep with it on. And I don't want him to miss some, like, ultimate Horrible Histories moments, you know what I mean? So then we've skipped, I think, like, probably, we put one on, fall asleep after 2, and then watch 5 more. So we probably only watched, like, maybe half of what we've actually watched. So we're going to have to go back through and watch it again. But I really want to make him watch Ghosts. I don't know if I mentioned this last time or not. And also, we haven't watched it yet, but it is out today and I need to watch it, which is the Stranger Things final.
Oh, so I have watched most of the Stranger Things. We've got like the last hour of the finale.
We've got last episode.
Watch. Yeah, we're going to watch this after we've done this record.
Yeah, well, it's Traitors tonight. I can't believe you're not watching Traitors on schedule.
Oh, yeah, so dear listener, we're recording on New Year's Day.
We are.
That's good, isn't it? First day 26.
Yeah, first day 26.
So maybe we'll talk about Stranger Things next episode.
Yeah, defo.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. She was like, we'll just mention it at the end of the episode. I was like, we will not. It will have a full episode.
Well, I've been watching Pluribus.
Pluribus?
Yeah, Pluribus.
Is that easy watching or more intense?
No, and I watched the first episode and it was interesting because it's about I thought it was going to be really good because it's Rhea Seehorn from Better Call Saul.
Yeah, I've watched Better Call Saul, but is that the guy who plays Saul? Goodman.
No, Rhea Seehorn, the lady that plays Kim Wexler.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, Saul's... They don't get married, do they?
No,
Her, and it's written and produced by Vince Gilligan, who also did Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. So
is he
expecting
the bald guy?
Vince Gilligan. No, he's not in it at all. He's
is he like a writer? Right, okay,
Yeah, showrunner. He's created this, and the first episode, it's a bit like a Twilight Zone episode because she's a famous author, and then all of a sudden, out of blue, the rest of the population sort of all collapse, like really weirdly. Everybody goes into like a fit and collapses, apart from her. And then after about 15, 20 minutes, they all wake up again. And then they've all become part of this big hive mind.
Wow, that's freaky. I couldn't watch that. It freaked me out.
The second episode is a bit of where she learns then that there's another 11 people around the world
Right, that happened to her.
No, that aren't part of this hive mind. Everybody else on the earth are part of this, apart from her and a handful of other people.
Yeah.
So she gets together and meets all the other English speakers that are not part of this hive mind. There's about half a dozen of them. But then I'm not sure I enjoyed it. It's a bit... I don't want to go into it too much because it's a bit political and I don't want to be controversial. But because we're an uncontroversial podcast.
We are. Our rules, and that's it. Uncontroversial.
Yeah, don't want to cause any controversy.
No.
So we'll see how. I was going to give up with it because I thought, I'm not sure I like where this is going. So I'll see. I'll watch episode 3 and see. Hopefully they're just exploring themes rather than showing a worldview that I don't agree with. Well, and the traitors is starting as well, isn't it? H.
And the traitors,
Traitors chat.
Traitors chat.
Yeah.
Coming to you in the next few episodes.
Put that the right way up.
Put that the right way up and end on that.
And end on that. That's my pen, dear listener. Right, well, I think that's it then, H. If we're all done, we'll call that a night. So if people want to get in touch with us, which they should. Because Beefy Boys have been in touch now. Beefy Boys have been in touch with us.
You know, when we're famous, we want to know the original listeners. We want to know who you are, obviously.
Yeah. As Burger Stew becomes the official face of Beefy Boys.
Yes. As the mascot for Beefy Boys becomes Burger Stew.
Imagine that. That's the dream.
That's the dream.
That's the dream.
That's the goal.
That's the dream. Yeah, never mind live records. So, well, one thing they need to do is find Stuart Vincent Moore or Terrypathic on Instagram. So, am I keeping you up, H?
Oh, I know, I'm so tired. Do you know what? It's New Year's Day. Everybody's knackered. It's been a long Christmas.
Oh, I didn't even ask you what you did on New Year's Eve.
We went out actually last night just to a family friend's kind of house party thing, and my boyfriend stayed awake this year.
Hey!
So.
We went into Nottingham because we thought, do you know what? Ivan's like 17 years old. Let's get into Nottingham. Let's see what's going on. We weren't going like drinking. We just thought, do you know what? We'll nip into town about 11 o'clock. And it was we got there and there was nothing going on at all.
Really?
Like the Winter Wonderland in the market square. You know, all like the Christmas markets. We thought they'd be all open. We'll be able to get like a bag of chips or a bratwurst or some churros.
What time did you go?
So, like 11 o'clock.
Yeah, no, you'd think something would be kicking off by then.
No, it was all shut. And they were putting it all away. Like the big wheel was shut. All the ice skating was finishing. It was just everything was shut down. There was absolutely nothing.
Upsetting.
So there was hundreds of people just stood outside the council house because it's the main square with a big clock on it, which is actually apart from Big Ben, the bell in London, the Nottingham Council House bell on their clock is the second loudest bell in the land.
In the land.
And and there were just hundreds of people just milling around waiting for the clock to strike midnight, and then it did, and everybody went yay, and then went home. That was it.
Do you know what? I was saying this like New Year's Eve. I don't know. I don't drink, and that's just because I don't like drink. It doesn't do anything nice for me. So there's literally no point. That's literally the only reason. So I don't drink. So then I'm just around drunk people, which isn't always the nicest of things. And it's like 12 o'clock's really late at night if you're not drinking. And if you've got a failing gallbladder, you want to be in bed at that point. Or maybe outside, Nottingham clock place,
Yeah, well, this is it. Well, I think it's probably something to do with Nottingham County Council being bankrupt.
Yeah. But, I said to my family, I was like, can we not just... chill next year. I've half my gallbladder out. Let's get a takeaway. And
just watch the Hootenanny. Yeah.
Hootenanny. What's the Hootenanny?
Hootenanny. Yeah. It's on BBC Two. It's Jules Holland. The Hootenanny where they have loads of musicians in and they sing and dance until midnight.
But I think that I know somebody who puts the clock on for like 2-3 hours in front, goes 10 o'clock, Happy New Year, yay, and then they go to bed. You know, they do the countdown and everything. I don't know where it is, like, I don't know, maybe Sydney, Australia, or something like that. And then, that's too far ahead, but do you know what I mean? And then they, 10, 9, they go, yay.
There's a place, I can't remember where it is, but it's in the States somewhere, where there's always a couple of thousand people that hang around a counter which counts the number of fatalities that have occurred that year as a result of people smoking.
Right.
But at midnight, it resets to 0. so it resets to 0. Everybody goes, yay! Yeah. But then, like, 20 seconds later, it goes, 1. And then everybody goes, I'm like, oh no, somebody's died from smoking.
1, 2, Oh, God, that's crazy. I know what we'll do.
So, anyway, back to where we were. So, if people want to get in touch with us, which they should. How do they?
They can get in touch with us by our email, mygenerationgap@gmail.com, our Instagram, mygenerationgap, our TikTok, mygenerationgap.
TikTok.
If we're not banned, because for some reason we're just banned every now and then. Facebook, we have a Facebook page, My Generation Gap. I think Facebook is probably the easiest way to get in touch with us, because you can just comment, or you can comment on the Spotify.
Yeah, or send us an email. Find Telepathic. Buy tickets, see me at Leicester Comedy Festival. Valentine's Day, 3 p.m.
Oh.
Valentine's Day, 3 p.m. Are you coming, H?
Where is it?
Leicester.
Probably not.
3 p.m.
If it's outside of Wakefield and Barnsley, probably not. You know that people in Wakefield and Barnsley don't venture outside of Wakefield and Barnsley. It's the rules. In fact, people from Wakefield don't venture to Barnsley. People from Barnsley don't often venture to Wakefield.
No, true that. Well, it's county lines, isn't it? You don't want to go with that.
It is, yeah.
South
I say
Yorkshire,
people I've moved
South
my head
Yorkshire, West
into
Yorkshire,
Barnsley, and they're like, where?
What, South Yorkshire?
Yeah.
Right, well, we'll call that a night, H. All right. Bye-bye. Love you.
Bye-bye.